Hey everyone, Sula here from MistyHilltops.com. Thanks for stopping by. In this video, I'm working on a traveler's notebook layout titled Pumpkin. I'll be scrapping these photos, and I'm working with a digital version of the collection Hello Autumn by Carta Bella. This layout is based on sketch number 25, which is a silhouette cut template that is available as freebie at MistyHilltops.com. There are a number of freebies available for download, so if you haven't done it, go check it out. So I'm starting by putting a background paper onto the page, but I'm starting with one side, and then actually I decide I want to start with the other side because there's a little bit of bulkiness on that side, on the back side of this page from the previous page, and so that'll make it easier for me to glue it down. This is just for this page an issue that I'm dealing with. So now I get to put down the rest of this strip, and with that I have both pages aligned, and so that makes the rest of it easy. So now I'm putting the larger piece of paper down. It's always easier to start with a strip of paper, and now I'm checking which way is the paper going. I'm not sure if it's directional or not. I haven't figured it out, but it seemed to make more sense this way. And then I have this ribbon that I want to use, and I don't like to waste good ribbon, so I am gluing it down, and then I can just cut it off where it needs to be cut off. So it just fills that gap perfectly and is in the same color family as the layout. Now I'm struggling with finding where the center of the page is that will be cut apart again, because while the photos will be in the middle, and I have designed the page to be in the middle, I still wanted to make sure I don't put like a tiny strip of that plaid paper on the other side of the page, and then it will just come off. So I wanted to make sure that where I put it is not going to be right on that edge where the pages will be cut apart. That was a little challenging because I couldn't tell exactly where it was. It was a little difficult with not getting my head in the camera and all that. So anyway, now I'm ready to put down all the other papers, and I have laid them out already so that I can see where I want things to go and how things will play out. And so it's two photos that I will have overlapping as well. And so I need to decide which page goes next, and or which paper piece goes next, so that it goes in order from back to top. And so there goes this one. It's actually not really an autumn page yet. The pumpkin is not ripe for harvest. It's growing, but I just love that pumpkin background there that I wanted to use. So then I have these little paper flags that I am gluing down, and intend to have covered up with the photo, but then in the end it turned out a little different than I originally planned it, and so I had to figure out a way of covering things up, which you will see will be done with word strips. So anyway, now comes this fun just pattern paper with all these different kind of pictures on them, and then I think I'm almost ready to put down the photos. Here these are prints and cuts, so I print things from my silhouette, and then I cut them with the silhouette, and so there are still a few more little pieces of paper that I needed to just remove. And now I'm getting ready to put down the photo, and this time I'm putting the photo the opposite way which was not supposed to be that way, but there is that gap now at the black paper flag, and that will have to be covered somehow. I don't like when there's just dead space. Dead space is never a good thing, so I will cover it up. But I had enough word strips anyways, and so it was all no big deal. So here I'm putting the title down. All embellishments were cut, print and cuts from the so the embellishments come from the collection, and then I add my own word art and word strips. Those word strips are available as freebie on my blog and mistyhilltops.com, so you can pick them up there. There's a German version and there's an English version, whichever one you need. And so this is just the last little bits. Here I decided to cover it. That gap needed to be covered because there was dead space underneath, and I didn't want that to show. So, but it was perfect because I had extra word strips that I hadn't really thought out yet where I will put them, and so they go there pretty well. And then here comes that little pumpkin that comes from the collection, and then all I have left to do is the little cluster by the title. So again, the title, I just used one of my fonts and wrote the word, and then with the other print and cuts I cut it out with my silhouette there. And then all I have left to do is to flip this page over, and I guess there's a little more where I want that strip to go down on paper, so I put some more glue with the help of a toothpick, and then it's time to flip this page over and cut it apart. And this one was a little tricky because it's the whole page, and there were some thick parts with the photo and several layers, so I had to flip it around and or turn it around and try from the other side, and then I still wanted to make sure that it meets exactly perfectly in the middle, so I did the last little cut there on this side. But it turned out just right. Everything worked out well, and so here are some close-ups of this, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.